pulled a tarot card, you stared at it, and then you thought, okay, now what? If that sounds familiar, this video is for you. Today I'm giving you 5 simple prompts that you can use to journal after any tarot pull. No experience needed, no special knowledge, just a card, a notebook, and these 5 questions. Let's get into it. Tarot journaling sounds complicated, but it really isn't. All it means is writing down your thoughts after you pull a card. The problem most beginners have isn't the tarot part, it's the journaling part. They don't know what to write. That's exactly what these prompts fix. Think of them as conversation starters between you and the card. Before we go through the prompts, here's how to use them. Pull one card, just one. Look at it for a few seconds. Then go through as many of these prompts as you want. You don't have to answer all 5 every time. Even one prompt, a few sentences, is enough. There's no right or wrong answer. You're not being graded. This is just for you. Okay, let's go through them. Prompt number 1. What is my first reaction to this card? This one is about your gut. Before you look anything up, before you think too hard, what did you feel the moment you flipped this card over? Maybe you felt relieved. Maybe you felt a little dread. Maybe you thought, oh no, not this card again. Maybe you had no reaction at all. And that in itself is worth writing down. Your first reaction tells you a lot. Tarot works best when you trust your instincts, and this prompt trains you to notice them. Let's say you pulled the Tower. A lot of people tense up when they see that card. If that's you, write it down. My first reaction was anxiety. I don't like this card. It makes me feel like something bad is coming. That's a perfect journal entry. You didn't need to know a single thing about tarot to write that. The point of this prompt is simple. Get your honest first reaction out of your head and onto the page before your brain starts second-guessing everything. Prompt number 2. What does this card remind me of in my life right now? This is where tarot gets personal. You're not asking what the card means in general. You're asking what it means to you right now in your actual life. Look at the imagery on the card. The colors, the figures, the symbols. What does any of it remind you of? What situation in your life does it make you think of? Using the Tower again as an example. Maybe you look at it and immediately think of a relationship that feels unstable, or a job situation that feels like it could fall apart, or maybe something already happened recently that felt like a collapse. Write that down. This card reminds me of the situation with my job. Things feel uncertain and I've been avoiding thinking about it. You just connected a tarot card to something real in your life. That's the whole skill, and you just did it. This prompt is powerful because it stops you from looking for a generic meaning and pushes you toward a personal one. Your reading is always going to be more useful when it's specific to you. Prompt number 3. What is this card asking me to look at? This one shifts the energy a little. Instead of asking what the card means, you're asking what it wants your attention on. Every tarot card has a theme. The Tower is about sudden change, disruption, things falling apart so something better can be built. So the question becomes, where in your life is that theme showing up right now? Write it down honestly. This card is asking me to look at the fact that I've been ignoring how unhappy I am at work. I keep telling myself it's fine, but it's not. Or maybe it's simpler. This card is asking me to look at how much I've been resisting change lately. You don't need to have all the answers. This prompt is about noticing, not solving. You're just shining a light on something. A lot of people find this prompt a little uncomfortable, which usually means it's working. The cards have a way of pointing at exactly what we don't want to look at. Prompt number 4. What would it look like if I followed this card's energy today? This is my favorite prompt because it makes tarot practical. It takes the reading out of the abstract and puts it into your actual day. Every card has an energy. The Tower's energy is about releasing what isn't working, letting things fall away, stopping the pretending. So the question is, what would it look like to live that energy today? Not in a dramatic way, in a small, real, doable way. Maybe it looks like finally sending that email you've been avoiding. Maybe it looks like having an honest conversation. Maybe it just looks like admitting to yourself that something isn't working and stopping the mental gymnastics around it. Write it down. Following this card's energy today would look like being honest with my manager about how I'm feeling, instead of pretending everything is fine. That's a tangible action. That's tarot being useful in real life. This prompt is what separates tarot journaling from just staring at cards. You're taking the message and doing something with it, even if it's small. Prompt number 5. What do I want to remember about this pull? This is your closing prompt. It's simple, but it matters. After you've gone through the other questions, after you've thought about your reaction, made the personal connection, identified what the card is pointing at, and thought about how to apply it, what's the one thing you want to take with you? It might be a sentence, it might be one word, it might be a reminder to yourself. I want to remember that avoiding this situation is making it worse. Or, I want to remember that change isn't always bad, even when it feels scary. Or just, pay attention to what's unstable right now. This prompt closes the loop. It gives your journaling session a landing place. And when you look back through your journal weeks later, these little closing notes are often the most powerful things you wrote. Let's run through all 5 one more time so you have them. Prompt 1. What is my first reaction to this card? Prompt 2. What does this card remind me of in my life right now? Prompt 3. What is this card asking me to look at? Prompt 4. What would it look like if I followed this card's energy today? Prompt 5. What do I want to remember about this pull? 5 prompts, any card, any day. That's all you need to start a tarot journaling practice. You don't need to answer all 5 every time. Start with 1. Even one honest sentence is a journaling practice. If you want to try this right now, pause the video, pull a card, and pick whichever prompt feels most interesting to you. Then come back and drop your card in the comments. I'd love to see what you pulled. Every video on this channel is packed with practical tips to help you learn tarot fast. No fluff, no overwhelm, just real guidance you can actually use. If you are on your tarot journey, hit subscribe so you don't miss a thing. And before you go, drop a comment right now saying, I commit to tarot journaling. Don't just watch and scroll. Make it real. I read every single comment, and I would love to see yours down there. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.